Hello, fellow Canadians. In this week's update, we're looking at the latest inflation data for March, how it's impacting interest rates, and what to expect from upcoming economic indicators. I'm Alexander Gasenko, your trusted Canadian mortgage broker. Let's dive into the latest Canadian mortgage updates. In recent news, Canada's March inflation data was released on April 16th, 2024. The inflation rate edged up slightly to 2.9%, matching market expectations. The rise was largely driven by higher gasoline prices. Excluding gasoline, overall inflation actually slowed to 2.8% from February's 2.9%. Over the past year, the main contributors to inflation have been housing costs. Rents have risen by 8.5%, and mortgage interest costs have seen a dramatic increase of 25.4%, mainly due to the Bank of Canada's self-imposed increase to interest rates. On a bright note, the inflation for goods like clothing and food has moderated, with food inflation dropping to 3% from last year's high of 10%. Importantly, the Bank of Canada's core inflation measures, which are a better gauge of underlying price trends, were quite soft. They are now running at an average of 1.3% annualized over the last 3 months, pointing towards the likelihood of future rate cuts. Following these 3 months of encouraging news on core inflation, the likelihood of the Bank of Canada's lowering rates has increased, despite inflation still sitting at the upper end of the central bank's comfort zone. The consistent softening of core inflation measures has begun to tilt expectations. Markets are now heavily betting on a rate cut as early as June, with an 80% chance being priced in based on today's data. If inflation continues to show a cooling trend, we should see the first rate cut of 0.25% in June, according to analysts. Looking forward, keep an eye on Wednesday, April 24th, when the retail sales figures for Canada will be released, along with the Bank of Canada's summary of deliberations. These are crucial indicators that will provide a deeper insight into consumer behavior and the central bank's view on the economic outlook, potentially impacting future rate decisions. I'll be covering all these developments in the next episode of this weekly video series, so don't forget to like and subscribe to never miss an important Canadian mortgage update. And if you have personal mortgage questions, for a limited time, I'm offering a free 30-minute one-on-one consultation to answer your mortgage questions. Click on the link in the description to book your time slot. I'm Alexander Gasenko, your trusted Canadian mortgage broker. Until next time.